Hello everyone, I hope you all are fine. Today we'll study chapter 1 Growing Plants for grade 5. Growing plants from the seeds. There are different parts of the plants from which new plants can grow. Before studying it, first of all, what is the importance of the plants in our lives? There are different things which we obtain from the plants. Plants are kind of living things. They play a very important role in our lives. They give us lots of things like food, sugar, oil, wood, fiber, rubber, gum, tea, coffee, and spices. They also give us oxygen for breathing, so to meet our needs, we need to grow the plants. Let us read how we grow plants. We can grow plants through seeds, stems, roots, and leaves. Now, in the given picture, you can easily see these are the seeds of the papaya plant. Okay, now let's study the structure of the seed. First of all, there is outer covering of the seed which protect the baby plant which is inside it, and we call it seed coat. Second part is seed hole. It allows the water to enter the seed, or you can say it help in absorbing the water. When we will remove the seed coat, then we can see red kidney bean, its seeds, we can divide it into two equal halves. Each half is known as cotyledon. Function of cotyledon is to store the food for the baby plant. There are two type of seeds on the basis of number of cotyledons. Few seeds have just one cotyledon. We call them monocot, for example, rice. Second, dicot, for example, kidney bean. There are two cotyledons. Next part of the seed is embryo. You can see in the picture. Function of embryo is it only grows into the baby plant. A plant produces many seeds, but all the seeds do not grow into new plants because some seeds are eaten by animals and humans, and some seeds are destroyed by wind or rain. Some seeds do not get the proper conditions which are required for their growth. And what are these conditions which are required for the growth? These are a right amount of air, water, and warmth. And the process by which a new seed it grows into a new plant, that process is known as germination. There are different stages of the germination. First of all, we'll sow the seed and we'll give it water and make sure that seed it gets all the conditions which are required for the germination. And when seed grows into a baby plant, that is known as seedling. When a healthy seed gets all the right conditions, then it will grow into a baby plant, right? Shoot part of the plant will start growing in upward direction and root part will start growing in downward direction. The process by which a seed grows into a new plant is called germination. During germination, seedling gets food from the seed leaves called cotyledons, and the seedlings uses stored food until it grows its own roots and leaves. During germination, seed will start growing, and after the food stored in the cotyledon has been used, they shrink and fall off. The seedling grows in size and develop leaves which makes food for the plant through photosynthesis. The roots of the plant absorb water and minerals from the soil. When many seeds are sown too close to each other, they have to struggle for the nutrients, for space, for water. So, even after germination, the seedlings do not get enough sunlight, air, water, and space, and there are chances that few seedlings may die. So it is important that seeds are scattered over a wide area so that each seedling gets enough sunlight, air, water, and space to grow. Seeds of some plants are scattered naturally to ensure that they do not grow too close to each other. And the process by which these seeds are scattered far away from the plant. Mother plant is the plant on which seed grows, that is known as mother plant. The whole process by which seeds are scattered away from the mother plant is called seed dispersal. Some seeds have special features that allow them to disperse. Some seeds are dispersed by agents like wind, water, animals, and human beings. So these are called agents of dispersal. And what are these agents? Wind, water, animals, and human being. Now, first, dispersal by air. The seeds of the plants like cotton, dandelion, they are very light in weight and they have hair-like structure. These type of seeds they can easily blow away with wind and they will fall off at some another place, get separate from the parent plant and it will grow into a new plant. This whole process is known as germination. Second is dispersal by water. Some of the plants like lotus, water lily, they are carried away by water. Their seeds are carried away by water and after some time it will grow into a new plant. Lotus plant has spongy light fruit which can float on water. Even coconut also. Coconut has fibrous covering that helps it to float on water. Now in the picture you can see lotus and coconut, their structure. Next is dispersal by animals. Birds and animals they eat fruits. At times undigested seeds of these fruits pass through their digestive system unchanged. So in this way seeds are dispersed from the plant through animals. And there are few seeds like cucumber, tiger claw, they have spines and hooks on them. If anyone passes just nearby those plants, then these they will just stick to the skin of the animal. After some time it will fall off from the skin, animal skin, and it will grow into a new plant. Human beings and animals eat fruits like mango, cherries, and throw away their seeds. They also result into seed dispersal and germination. Some fruits like pea, poppy, balsam, and bean burst open, scattering the seeds away from the parent plant. Now, growing plants from stems, roots, and leaves. First of all, stem cutting. Stem cutting is simply the plants like rose, hibiscus, and money plant. They can be grown from their stems also. Any part, any stem of the plant, we can cut that stem. Now look at the picture, we can cut any stem and then we'll plant this stem into the soil. When this stem it will get all the conditions which are required for germination, then it will grow into a new plant, and this whole process is called stem cutting. In the same way we can use this method for hibiscus plant also, for money plant also. Now, potato, onion, ginger, and stem. These all are the stems of the plants which can grow into a new plant. A potato has small buds on it, we call them eye. You can see into the picture. A potato has buds on it, we call them eyes. Any part of the potato which has these buds, it can be just cut from the potato, plant it into the soil, and it will grow. Now, some plants like sweet potato, carrot, radish, turnip, dahlia store food in their roots. And roots of these plants, it can be grown into a new plant. Now, this activity have to do with some elder. The things which are required are carrot, bowl, knife, and water. Simply, method is cut off the top portion of the carrot and keep it in the bowl in such a way that this green portion of the carrot it should be up. After a few days, what you will observe that a new plant is growing out of it. Same method we can use for others also. Pour some water in the bowl so that half of the carrot is dipped in water. Then yes, it is necessary to keep the bowl in the sunlight so that it should get all the conditions which are required for germination. Leaves of bryophyllum plant, they have buds on the notches of the margin. These buds develop into new plantlets. Now you can see into the picture. What are buds? When the leaf fall off on soil, these plants get separated and develop into independent plants. Now, plants like ferns grow in from the spores. Spores are found on the underside of the fern leaf. Okay. Thank you everyone.